Time now for the morning rush. The search for an Albuquerque mother of two continues this morning. She's been missing since November. Elizabeth Hernandez was pregnant at the time of her disappearance. Her sister says she was last seen with her boyfriend, Miguel Martinez. Now, he says that he dropped her off at a state office, but she never called to pick him up. And Hernandez's sister says that her sister's April due date from her pregnancy passed without a sign of her. Miguel Martinez has not been charged with any crime. If you know anything about this case, you are asked to call Crime Stoppers. Well, Farmington police continue their search for an Albuquerque man wanted for murder. Police say that 41-year-old Pedro Lucero opened fire on an SUV late Wednesday night in Farmington. 24-year-old Francine Delgado and 28-year-old Rebecca Hawkes were hit. Now, Delgado later died from her injuries. Police say that Lucero could be here in the Albuquerque area. It's still unknown what led to the shooting. Now, anyone with information is asked to call police. Kristen?
Cloud cover this morning, and that will continue this afternoon, watching for some spotty to scattered storms, first firing over the mountains and then drifting into surrounding lower elevations. Albuquerque with some rain chances in today's afternoon and evening forecast. However, rain chances will come down over the weekend. Just a few spotty storms likely over the mountains. More sunshine expected elsewhere. David?
Houston cops are still looking for the man that they believe to be responsible for the murder of a prominent cardiologist. SWAT team surrounded the home of Joseph James Pappas last night, but after securing the area, they realized that Pappas was not home. They are still considering Pappas to be armed and dangerous. Officers say that he may have killed the doctor in the case over a 2-decade-long grudge after his mother, who was a patient of the doctor's, died 20 years ago during surgery. Well, the victim in a memorable theft case here in Albuquerque says that the justice system let him down. And make that actually Sandoval County. Now, Chris Scott operates the Spirit Halloween stores here in town. And last year, his 25-foot-tall Frankenstein inflatable was stolen. Aaron Orozco was charged with the crime, but says, or rather will not be doing any time behind bars after the Sandoval County DA cut a deal with him, sending him to his second diversion class where criminal proceedings will stop and he has to abide by specific conditions like community service. Well, after evading police for nearly 2 years, a serial burglar is waking up behind bars this morning and being held without bond. Hobbs police say that Manuel Muro burglarized at least 50 businesses. Now, tips released from surveillance video as well as forensic evidence are what led police to the suspect. A search warrant let them use GPS tracking on his car. Now, he is charged with 38 counts of commercial burglary as well as several other charges. Well, an APD officer is waking up this morning to a new job after being demoted from her commander position for lying. Jennifer Garcia was in charge of the Internal Affairs Division back in March when APD says that she was caught backdating investigation paperwork to make it look like it was completed on time. Now, Garcia has been demoted to lieutenant, where she will now work with patrol officers. Well, the TSA is reportedly considering cutting passenger screenings at small airports, but Santa Fe Regional Airport is not one of them. According to the Santa Fe New Mexican, the TSA told the airport manager that they would not eliminate their screening operations there. The TSA is looking into cutting screenings at 150 small and medium-sized airports that serve aircraft with 60 seats or fewer. American Airlines flies out of Santa Fe. Their jets have 70 seats on board. Well, happening today, students heading back to school may need updated immunizations. The New Mexico Department of Health is hosting a clinic today, Monday and Friday, next Friday rather, and all are taking place from 1 to 3:30 in the afternoon. Now, this is happening at the Southwest Valley Public Health Office. The immunizations are free, but parents will need to bring a copy of their child's shot record and insurance card. Residents in Lynchburg, Virginia are being told to evacuate this morning after intense floodwaters may cause a nearby dam to burst. Officials are concerned that the dam may collapse by the end of today after a half-foot of rain has fallen. Authorities are keeping a close watch for any signs of structural concern. Now, if the dam were to fail, parts of the city would be swamped by a 17-foot wall of water for at least 7 minutes. Kristen?
Metro Threat Index at a 5-4 today. Still watching for some spotty to scattered storms possible late this afternoon into this evening. Those will be kicking out some gusty winds, heavy rainfall, and lightning. Also warm temps. Please don't forget about the pets and the kids in the back seat. We're talking high temperatures in the 90s through the weekend. David?
Well, you will soon be able to buy a pink APD patch, and this is all for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Randy Samora works for APD and has been in law enforcement for nearly 25 years. Now, Samora says that he will donate the money he makes from the sale of the patches to making strides against breast cancer. APD's Police Chief Mike Geyer is allowing officers to wear the pink patch for the month of October. If you would like to buy one, you can go find information at how to do so at KRQE.com. Well, final touches are now being put on the 225th Our Lady of Belen Fiestas, and it's a tradition that dates back all the way to 1793. It has a lot of music, dancing, and of course, animal rides there for this year's festivities. There will also be numerous contests, including a chili contest and, for the first time, a karaoke contest, where the winner will then move on to compete at the state fair. The Our Lady of Belen Fiestas will run next weekend from the 17th through the 19th. For more information on this, you can find that at KRQE.com. Kristen?
Time now for a check on traffic. Just a reminder, the right lane of Montano is closed between Rio Grande and 4th Street, but everything else looks good. We've got our news tracker out and about this morning. We will keep tabs on that, let you know if we hear of any accidents.
This morning, a small new housing development could soon be calling the Duke City home. County officials are asking for public opinion about 6 possible sites for Albuquerque's first tiny home village. This is a place where the homeless and veterans can live as they transition into permanent housing. Now, we have posted sites being considered for this on our website at KRQE.com.
Time now for the 5 facts. We start with number 5. You will soon be able to buy a pink APD patch for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This all comes from an Albuquerque man's love of law enforcement patches. Randy Zamora works for APD and has been in law enforcement for nearly 25 years. He's been working to redesign APD's patch and creating a pink patch that he will sell. Zamora said his goal is to sell as many patches as he can, then donate the profits to making strides against breast cancer. APD Chief Mike Geyer is allowing officers to wear the pink patch for the month of October.
At number 4, the celebrations continue this morning at the Pro Football Hall of Fame as Brian Urlacher prepares to take his place among the best. In the crowds will be his football coach from Lovington High School, Coach Speedy Faith. Urlacher played under Faith from 1992 to 1996, and then he went on to play for UNM before he went to the Chicago Bears. Urlacher is preparing to be enshrined as number 28. The official ceremony is taking place tomorrow.
At number 3, spotty to scattered storms still likely this afternoon and this evening across New Mexico. Temperatures hot too. Low 90s expected in the Duke City. We stay hot this weekend, but drier as high pressure sits over the state. So expect more sunshine and mountain storms Saturday and Sunday.
At number 2, residents in a neighborhood near the West Mesa are likely still shaken up this morning. And this all comes after learning someone they saw on a regular basis was wanted for kidnapping. Police are now desperate to find Jose Ramirez, and this is all after FBI agents raided a compound on the west side looking for him. Now, Ramirez is wanted for allegedly kidnapping his former boss, who owns a hardware store. According to a criminal complaint, Ramirez tied up his boss and then tried to extort $10,000 from the family. Now, when his ransom demands were not met, police say that Ramirez let his victim go. He is currently on parole for aggravated battery and gun charges. And at number 1, the search for a missing Albuquerque mother of 2 continues this morning. She's been missing since November, but her family is not giving up hope. Now, Amber Brooks says her sister Elizabeth Hernandez was last seen leaving with her boyfriend Miguel Martinez. Martinez says that he dropped her off in front of the Human Services building, but she never called to pick him up. Now, Hernandez was pregnant at the time, and Martinez is reportedly the baby's father. But it's also important to know that Miguel Martinez has not been charged with any crimes. And if you have any information on her whereabouts, you are asked to call Crime Stoppers.